Shot by Steel Cannon.
Plug, make sure to suck it on. Cash, sipping that styrofoam. Aim at my target and lock it on. Glock on my PSD buzzes on. Hard to move faster. Put your brain on the floor, that's posse, yeah. Got dread like a roster. They fuck around, think I'm a shot to.
A little preview in the beginning. I just don't look. I like to be completely surprised. Sup? So.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. So are these videos. From harrowing mountain climbs to collapsing dams, these are the top 10 scary moments caught on camera. Number 10. Dam collapse. Lackluster dam engineering can devastate entire communities. The results can take lives. This footage, published in February of 2019.
The land is just like concaving.
Earth talking about I had enough.
Is just another example of how important proper engineering can be. On January 25th, 2019, the Brumadinho Dam in Brazil collapsed, releasing a mudflow that destroyed offices, houses, inns, farms, and roads, taking the lives of some 270 people. This video shows the very moment when the dam collapsed, releasing floodwaters of mining waste. Even more horrifying, this waste could also enter into the soil and rivers, and could go on to impact the entire region's farming and ecosystem.
Oh my
One
God.
moment you see a green hill surrounded by mountains, seemingly secure. The next you see that hill crumble like dominoes and melt away. As the structure reveals its weakness, you wouldn't want to be in its path when it gives way. Number 9. Giant hail. Hail has been known to do some serious damage, but it's not often this serious. Published to YouTube by Preston B in May of 2017, this dashcam footage will make you want to duck and cover. Shot in a hailstorm in Wheat Ridge, Colorado on May 8th, 2017, Preston writes that he was heading home on the I-70W when he ran into a little weather. You can hear it before you see it. A loud bang on the windshield has the driver and passenger wondering what that noise was.
Damn.
Well, they'll soon find out. The hail starts coming louder and more rapidly. It's so big that it cracks the windshield before your very eyes, not just once, not twice, over and over again. By the end of the video, the entire windshield looks like an angry ex took a baseball bat to it. Outside, a golf course of hail as big as golf balls blankets the road. The car's damage doesn't end with the front windshield. The back has been completely smashed out, and the roof and hood of the car are littered with dents. Let's hope he had insurance.
Right.
That's why you check the weather before you leave. That's all. I'm saying. That's on him. That's it. His insurance gonna be out the ass. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
How?
'Cause you can't control the weather. When they say hail, nobody thinks of huge ice chunks falling through the sky.
I do.
Unless you live in like Alaska or something.
All right.
Number 8. Half Dome Climb. It was a sad day at Yosemite.
You put yourself in that situation.
You got all of that.
You put yourself in that situation.
You got
The National Park when a 29-year-old woman from Arizona fell over 500 feet from the Half Dome of Yosemite. Published to YouTube by 12 News in September of 2019. This GoPro footage shows each step of the climb that would take her life, taken by 12 News reporters.
I don't know if she's harnessed. I don't know if she's protected. I don't know if she got a rope around her waist connected to something. But all I'm saying, one slip is wraps. Like that rock, that mountain looks smooth as shit.
Kristen Keel. The footage shows the terrifying granite cliff trail that so recently took a life. The trail includes cables installed each year with wooden planks placed along the trail every 10 to 15 feet so climbers can rest for a moment. Gloves are recommended when climbing this stretch, as climbers grip onto cable while scaling the mountain. Keel said there were times during the descent that she wasn't sure she was going to make it, and she wondered why she'd put herself in this situation. She noted the granite is slippery, so getting a solid footing is a struggle, and your grip on the cables is what counts, while wearing a harness and clipping is an option. Keel says it's rare for climbers to choose to do so on the mountain. The round trip climbs up the 8,800-foot rock face of the Half Dome, which is 14 miles, while the most dangerous part is only around 400 feet. That's 400 feet of this slippery, steep descent. Truly a horrific event transpired here. Number 7. Blade Man. Never open your home to anyone who appears to be holding something strange. Published to YouTube by News 1130 in November of 2020. This scary home security footage caught a strange man wandering neighborhood properties, hacking away at people's yards. Not only was the man wielding a big blade, but in his other gloved hand, he held another blade. The footage shows him approaching one of the homes and knocking and ringing the doorbell over and over. He is seen trying to unscrew something near the door using one of the blades. This wasn't the only footage shared online.
All I'm saying is, those are some convenient ass bushes or trees. They just tall enough to cover the average human height. Sus.
Caught the same man on their properties as well and alerted the police. The man was soon taken into custody, although his motive remains unclear. Number 6. Ghost Passerby. This phantom caretaker was caught on Nanny cam in the baby's room of a Highland, Michigan couple. The scary specter is seen quite clearly in one of the scariest Nanny cam ghost videos out there. The transparent blur passes by the baby's crib in the darkened room, and the baby seems to sense its presence. The baby stands up, gripping the side of the crib. As YouTuber Dale Nichols notes in the comments, they say animals and babies can sense or see ghosts. That baby's attention was definitely alerted to something as it walked past. While this would scare many off from the home in a heartbeat, the couple has decided to stay for now. Number 5. Good save.
Baby, I just want to let you know, I see a ghost.
I don't know what that means.
They ain't gonna know what it means. Hopefully somebody puts it in the comment section.
What is this?
Huh?
What is this?
What are you talking about?
Alright.
High stress situations tend to show our true nature. This one captured the bravery of this young man from Utah who saved his friend's life. Published to YouTube in October of 2020 by Fox 13 News Utah. The footage follows a young man who starts choking on something in the cafeteria. He gets up from his table, clearly struggling, and walks to the next table before kneeling over. After watching their friends struggle for a moment, one kid doesn't wait another second. Once his friend gestures at him for help, he gets up and performs the maneuver, which most of us have been taught, all while wearing his backpack. Although it takes him 9 times to get the food to come up, he manages to get the job done. Then, clearly proud of himself, he celebrates it for about 3 seconds before sitting down to finish lunch. This is the friend you want in your corner. Number 4. Find Corrie. On September 24th, 2016, Corrie McKeague went missing around the area of Bury St. Edmunds in Suffolk, England. This CCTV footage published in October of 2016 to YouTube by hashtag Find Corrie shows the serviceman's last known movements. From one angle, he is seen somewhere meandering down the road, not walking a straight line. He passes two men and appears to drop something on the ground, which he quickly picks up before continuing on. Another camera view shows him walking casually around a corner with his hands in his pockets. The town center footage shows McKeague enter a cul-de-sac with wheelie bins in it. This is where he was last seen. His mobile phone was tracked from this cul-de-sac to a landfill. At first, the police weren't planning to search for the missing man there, as the garbage truck along that route was only estimated to be carrying 33 pounds. Later, however, they discovered the weight was around 220 pounds. The €2.1 million investigation has not yet turned up Corrie, although authorities believe that the missing man was crushed by a garbage can and that his passed away body is somewhere in the landfill, and some theories suggest foul play, but regardless, his disappearance remains a mystery. The search for Corrie McKeague continues. Number 3. Cedar Rapids derecho storm. Become a storm chaser or head to the cellar. This homeowner did both when the Cedar Rapids derecho storm blew into his neighborhood. Published to YouTube by E. Hindman in August of 2020. This footage shows a quick as lightning storm roll in, one that devastated Iowa for hundreds of miles around. Hindman said he daringly took some footage of the storm out his window, setting up a camera there before safeguarding himself in the basement. What he captured was half an hour of one of the most brutal storms you'll ever see. The video shows the storm rile up ferociously, wind and rain whipping through while tree branches roll like tumbleweed down the road. At some point the trees are just being thrown full stop. The sturdy looking pine that stands in Hindman's front yard, which has made it this far, doesn't make it out alive. Its stump breaks clean in half and another larger tree falls across the yard. They are blown away with the others. Hindman writes, the damage in this area of Iowa.
How do you feel about having trees in the yard of your house?
No. Probably a little bit further out.
Yeah. How much further? Because trees are big, they're tall, so they like, we like nature around our house. But,
Like a few hundred feet.
Was like being hit by a 40-mile wide tornado. The storm took 4 lives, cut off power to nearly the entire city, contributed to the record-tying $16 billion worth of weather damage that impacted the US last year, according to the Washington Post. Number 2. Calvary Dover tornado. This tornado meant business. Published to YouTube by Calvary Dover in August of 2020. This twister hit Delaware on August 4th, 2020 around 9 a.m. The damage it did was massive, with the first tornado touching down in nearby Sandtown about 30 minutes earlier. The destruction of Dover wasn't far behind. The pastor of Calvary Church was at an eye appointment when the storm hit. He received a tornado warning on his phone after a power outage, and as reported by Delaware Online, he said that people began feeling pressure in their ears. A sheer downpour begins as the wind picks up speed, pulling and pushing debris all over. Tarps and cardboard from who knows where are thrown about. Inside, the storm appears to have torn ceiling tiles clear away and insulation out of the ceiling. A staffer notes in the video that they lost part of the roof of their education wing, where the students would have been had the school not shut down the day previous. While the church may be able to rebuild, this video of the total and utter destruction will not soon be forgotten. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. The misidentified photograph. 9 years after the events of September 11th, a family finally received closure, and that closure came in the form of a single picture taken by a Danish businessman. The photo was of 35-year-old Brooklyn fireman Gary Box. For nearly a decade, Gary's parents had no idea when or how he passed, although they assumed that he had on the infamous day. Judson Box, Gary's father, did not have a chance to speak to his son that day, and with his passing a continuing mystery, Gary's sister Christine visited the tribute center and was asked by an employee if she was looking for someone particular. When she told the employee who she was looking for, she was shown a picture of fireman Brian Bilcher. Unfortunately, the photo misidentified Brian, who is also part of her brother's fire squad, as Gary. Judson was motivated by this to look further. While scouring through the photos one night, he fell asleep. He woke up the next morning to his wife revealing that she'd finally found him. She'd found Gary. He is seen in the photo racing towards the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to the towers. Box went on to find the photographer who had been heading to a meeting that fateful day when he got stuck in the traffic tunnel. After turning on the radio and hearing the news, firefighters were seen racing through the tunnel when a traffic jam occurred. Gary's dad contacted the photographer and received what he'd been searching for all those years, some context or timeline of what happened to his son. The pair corresponded by email and even met in person, with Judson thanking the man profusely for giving him some semblance of closure. Prepare yourself. These videos are so scary that they've been known to terrify even the bravest of people.
So, some that really stuck out to me was number 9 with all that hail and size of golf balls. Shit is crazy. I've never seen that shit in person, but like like I've seen that on a movie called The Day After Tomorrow. Jesus.
Huh?
That
was a good movie.
Huh?
That was a good movie.
All right, babe. Number 8, you got all of that. You got all of that. Like, if you so high up that you can see the clouds, like you're at the level where the clouds are, you're doing too much.
She's doing too much. Smoke.
Thank you, baby. Number 5. I mean, yeah, it was all nice. You know what I mean? Cool that he saved his life, but like, you like. Yeah, I saved his life. Yeah. Nah, don't do all that.
He's in high school, honey.
Nah.
He's in high school. And he did it for like 3 seconds, baby.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Nah. That shit.
That actually reminded me of the flight that we took on the way back.
Uh-huh.
It was a bumpy ride. I was pretty scared. Actually, no, 2 reminded me of the flight.
All right. But
I just looked up Dylan is Chilling on YouTube.
Alright.
You're gonna be like me so bad.
no. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm listening to some of y'all. I'm reading some of y'all like requests. They're coming. not all YouTube videos I can react to, but I am trying. So, yeah. Keep cool, keep classy, and I love you. Stay happy. Our family. Die.